fabulous friends. I hope you're all well as normal. My name is Toni and welcome to the How to Craft Network studio. Fabulous place to come and get some inspiration. I have big smiles all the time when I'm live in studio, as you all know. And have I got a show lined up for you? Something with some different things in too. So if you are watching on YouTube, don't forget to click that subscribe button. Just in case you are not a subscriber, if you do become a subscriber, this will give you all the notifications when we are live, whether it be in a HTCN show where products are for sale, or whether it just be the shows throughout the week with myself and other demonstrators giving you daily content, daily inspiration. So click that subscribe button. If you are on our social media platforms, the USA Stamps by Me page, we are streaming live to that also. So we are saying a big hello from in the UK here. So if you do watch on the USA Facebook page, if you pop a comment underneath the show today, all the products that I'm using in show will be given away to one lucky winner. So good luck, everybody. So if you are tuning in for the first time, we do sell products on a Friday. We do ask that you tune in every Friday at 1 o'clock and come and see what's going on. However, we do not expect you to buy every single time. Please come for the inspiration. I always do some demos as well. And maybe you'll be able to dig out some of those products in your stash that you already have where you can pick up those techniques and repeat the process. So fingers crossed. So in today's show, I have a right lineup for you. So I'm going to start with item number 1. So I'm just going to bring up the details here for you. So as always, I do try and bring you variety in our shows. And this is a collection of 3 A5 dies, normally £53.97. Today, £19.99. Normally they're £18 each. So for the extra £2, you do receive all 3 A5 dies, 100075. The codes that we do give you, if you just pop that into the website, that will bring up the product which I am talking about. If you know our website well, which some of you do, you can pop FBL into that search engine as well. It'll take you to all the products. If you are a club member, that £19.99, when you go to checkout, you get a further discount. So you get an extra 5% off. So over the course of the last week or so, if you have been purchasing the products and you are a club member, then you will have probably already had your money in return already, which makes me very happy. If you are wanting to be a club member, you need to purchase the club in a separate transaction. So say, for instance, today you would like to become a Stamps by Me club member. You need to go and buy the club, put it through the system and pay for it, and then log back in with the items you'd like from the show, and it will show the discount. Don't do them together because the system will not recognise that you've bought a club in that same transaction. Do them as 2 separate. Okay, so that's 3 A5 dies. They're perfect for paper piecing as well, which is amazing, and I am going to demo these ones today. You all absolutely love the hearts that I put on last week. So I thought, let's do some rectangles this week. We have butterflies, bees, and we have a floral one. And again, you can build these ones up and make incredible cards, instant cards, because they are the shape of a card. So 100075 for those 3 beautiful dies. So moving along down the counter, we have something different today. We've got 4 Woodware Stencils. Now I've just popped them in front of each other here to save counter space, but you get these 2 here with these designs here. And you also get these 2 designs here, which are like a slimline design. So the squiggly sketch and then the one with the art and the flowers in there. Really, really lovely in design. I am going to use these ones in show as well today. Woodware is known for affordability and great quality. So I had to have these in the show today. 100076, normally £15.96 if you were to buy them on their own. But today in studio, £9.99. And again, if you are that club member, you get a further discount when you go to our checkout on there. My favourite of all time, washi tape, washi tape. So if you're new to our washi tape, this is the washi tape tabs, and these are our stone colour. So you will see me time and time again in show with these beautiful tabs. So basically it is a strip of washi that you lay down on some card, and then in this packet here you have your fabulous coordinating dies which cut them all in one pass. And then you can pop them in a lovely little container like so, and you can pop them on your cards like I always do. We have various colours in these. We have black, we have grey, and we have the sepia. Now the sepia came back into stock last week, so I thought it'd be best that I would put sepia in show. We brought the black ones back and they sold out again, so a little bit different. Do we always use sepia? We don't, but I'm going to use them today and show you how lovely they are to have them in all three colours if you haven't already. Then it's a 10-metre roll, gonna last you an absolute lifetime. And then the coordinating die. So the item number 100077, normally £35.99, and today £24.99. I've taken £10 off, but again, you get those extra savings if you are a club member as well. £24.99, it's absolutely amazing. So let's move down our counter here. So everything's moving really fastly as normal, and I always try and put extra stock in to cover the people that work. I do get emailed with a lot of upset customers, so I do try. So hopefully there will be enough stock for our lovely friends that have to work through the day. So moving on to this fabulous Imala stamp. Now these are not, these have only been out, I would say, about a month and a half. This item number 100078, and it's the Imala Together. Loving couple, and today's price is £13.99. Now, if you are new to Imala, they are big and they are beautiful for your colouring mediums, and that super large stamp down there. And I will just show you a couple of samples using this beautiful stamp, so you don't have to use it as a full design. Maybe use it as an entity, so half, so you get the top of the bodies and the base, or just as a singular if you want to, so that's more of a sketch design. What about doing it onto your patterned papers as well? So you can paper piece those elements on there. And then the lovely Carly is great at popping things inside apertures, isn't she? So she's stenciled in the circle, pop the stamp in, and then just use that beautiful, beautiful sentiment on there. So the item number for this one, 100078. £13.99. Okay, if you pop that into the search engine. And the second Imala one is the lovely Kitten. Now, if you are an animal fan, I will come and say hello to our friends as soon as I get to the end of the counter. As you all know, I do hold my breath whilst I am going down this counter. I'm nearly there. So this is the fabulous Fluffy Kitten. It's huge. I will just take this off here, the code, and turn it around for you. There we go. And this is what I'm going to demo today, because I've not had a chance to play with this. Absolutely beautiful design on there. Lots of shading in there, so you don't need a lot of effort. And I'm going to use the new paints that are in the show to paint this one today. So this one is 100079, and again, normally £16.99 down to £13.99. And again, there are extra savings if you are a club member. I can't wait to get to the other side. I can see lots of you talking. So let's just move down to the next item. Now, we've never had anything like this in show before. And these are your watercolour tubes. Now, you've probably heard Emma talking about these. She asked if she could sample them, and I said, of course you can. So she took them and she said they were amazing. Please put them in the show. Now, because I hadn't tried them myself, I wasn't confident to put them in the show. So when she messaged me and said they are amazing, I got them out and I had a play, and they are really, really lovely. Now, if you have watercolours at home and they work, I would tell you not to buy any more. If you've got something that works at home, then don't buy any more. But if you are starting out as a watercolourist and don't have great paints and are wanting something that is high-end with pigment in them, high-coloured pigment as well, and affordable, which these are, then these might be a great starting point. So 100080, £39.99 normally. Now, I've already put them at a low price to start with. So when I buy products, I always do research and see what people are charging for these products. What would I like to pay for them? So I've popped them on at £39.99, and in studio today, £29.99, a saving of £10. I haven't seen them anywhere at that price. So I'm fortunate enough to be able to bring you these lovely paints for that price. 100080. There's a handful of these left, and we had a lot of these. There's a handful left. A lot went before we came to air. You get the paint palette in there, and you also get the watercolour cardstock in there, so you can do your sort of swatches and things like that. And I'll talk you through it more when we get to the other side. And you can see these beautiful bright samples that Emma's done for me for set as well. So really, really lovely. So 2 more items on the counter we have. So we can't have watercolours without pens. So These, we do not have a lot of stock of these. These are our alcohol markers. You see me do the grey outlines around my projects and things like that. You've seen me colour the red poppies. So what I've done is I've picked the colours that I think you probably will use the most. So we have the red tones at the top, you can see there. And I'll just show you if I tilt it over. So they're all your red tones in the box there. So you can get the shades in your poppies if you like your alcohol marker colouring. You have your red tones. And then you have your coffee coloured brown tones. So for autumn and things like that, your brown collection. And then we have to have the grayscale. So you've seen me outline my images with all of those colours. I did one last week or the week before where I outlined a design to cast a shadow. And then lastly, on the base here, we have the purples. Just turn that up for you without knocking the set over. There we go. So you've got some really pretty lilac tones. You've got one with an undertone of blue in there as well. So you'll be able to do your bluebells and things like that. Really, really lovely. 100081, normally £71.60 to buy them all. Today, $39.99. So if you managed to buy some of the other collections last time and didn't quite manage to get them all, then hopefully there's some here that are going to fill that collection for you. So they are your sets of boxes with all the shades of the same in. Now we do have this case here, which also is your Scenic Collection. Now there are no doubles in the colours, okay? These were the little mini sets. Sorry, here. Mini sets with sort of like the colours that are going to get you going for your scenes and things like that. So you've got some blues in there for your skies, you've got greens, you've got browns, and you've got your grey tones for your trees. You can see on the front there of that packaging there. I'll just leave that there. So I'll just show you one of these. They are all the same, so it's the same for the boxes here as well. You have your photo polymer brush nib, which is the best in the industry. You not get any better than this one for your colouring. There we go. Take it on my jumper. And then I'll just show you the other end, which is a bullet. We took away the chisel because I just felt like, you know, we don't use chisels unless we're sort of cartoon artist, colourists. So you have your bullet and your brush. Perfect for all of your colouring and things like that. So if you buy both, you won't get any colours that are same. It's like a collection, things like that. We do have other colours available on the website as well, but I just thought I'd bring you these mini collections. Maybe you're not a colourist and would like to try, then it's a nice introduction into your alcohol markers. End of the counter. So I hope there's something in the show that you like, but if not, please don't worry about it. Stay for the inspiration. So we just have a quick recap while I just work my way over to the other side of the counter. So we have the dies, which are incredibly popular, then our lovely stencils, then we have the washi tape, which you all absolutely love anyway. I don't have to put that in the show, but I like to put it in the show because I know how much you all love it, and I do like to give you some incredible prices. Then we have some Imala stamps, Fluffy Kitten and the lovely couple. And then the paints, which have nearly gone. However, I do say to you, if 100080, I do say to you, check throughout the day, because sometimes things bounce back and people are able to get their product that they love. And then the alcohol markers, the browns, the greys, the purples and the reds, and then a lovely little starter collection in the pot there for you. So let's say hello to our lovely friends. My gosh, lots of you on. Don't be fighting. So, hi Michaela, hi Emma, hi Amanda, hi Enid, hi Julie. Julie's saying that she's tried the alcohol markers and she recommends them. They stand up to the really expensive ones. Thank you, Julie, that's very kind. They have the best nibs in them, so you know they are going to be good. I do just try and keep those prices down because I don't like spending money myself, so thank you so much. So hi Marilyn, hi Charlotte, hi Sue, Bernadette, hi Nola, hi Liz, I hope you're well, sweetheart. It's going so fast. Hi Tracy. It's going too fast, it's making my eyes funny. I promise you I haven't been drinking. So let me just have a quick check. I think what we will do is we will just go back to our inspirational video from the lovely makes from our design team while I just find out what's actually left in the show, because it's always quite chaotic until I start my demo just to find out what's left, and I don't want to talk about anything that's actually sold out, and then I can answer some of your questions. So just have a look at this quick VT and I'll see you back in a second. So just looking through some of the questions there, we had a lovely question from, I think it was Annette, asking if she's bought the set of 60 alcohol markers. Are the others the same? No, we do not have any repeats. So if you buy the boxes, there are no repeats in the 60. If you buy the 60, there's no repeats in the 12. They are all completely different. So I hope that helps with that. So avoid ironing at all costs. Yes, come and say hi. What's ironing? I know, we all like. Hi Marilyn, hi Nola, hi Shirley, sweetheart. So it's lovely to see you all. So pretty much we have one left of the stencils. I'm going to crack on with that one straight away because I don't want to frustrate. I'm going to use this fabulous one. I think it looks a bit like the centre of a piece of fruit, but it also looks like a bit of a spider web. It's a bit, I'm not sure what's going on, but I actually like it. So I'm going to use this one first, and I'm going to use that Kitten. And I like that these stencils don't have that square edge, so I can go around the edge and not be worried about getting that sterile line. I have already prepped some work. Right, piece of white card. Let's not be posh about anything. I'm just going to have a play here. But first of all, what I do want to do is I want to stamp that Kitten. Now, the Kitten is huge, okay? So if you're not a fan of doing things super big, then maybe you can do the Kitten half on the page and half off the page. Maybe just do the face in sort of an aperture stencil. Carly's a big fan of doing them in circles and the hearts and things like that. So don't put yourself inside a box. Really, you know, just play outside of the box and just enjoy it, because that's what it's all about. So let me just grab my Eureka here. And what I'm going to do first, I think, is I'm going to stamp the Kitten. Now, you know yourselves, when you're playing at home, there are no right or wrong ways. Absolutely not. So don't put yourself under pressure which you do first. You might actually find a new technique if you just play. So I'm just going to pop the cat. Let's have a look. So we could go centre if we wanted to, straight in the centre. But I think I'm going to just go off because I would like to get some stencil detail in here as well. Let's just hold this in place. So Anne's saying she ordered the Eureka at 3 o'clock yesterday and it came today by 12. Hey, that's cool, isn't it? I delivered it myself. I ran to your house, Anne. You know, I just wanted to go that extra mile. I promise you I didn't. I was absolutely exhausted yesterday. So we've had the film crew at our studio for the last few days, and it's as fabulous as it's been and as exciting as it's been. I'm very tired. So I am inking this Kitten in black. Now, there are just a few tips for you here. I am using the VersaFine, and the reason I'm using VersaFine is because it's waterproof, okay? So I'm gonna be painting with those lovely tubes. So you need to use a waterproof ink pad or else your image will just bleed out. So if you use this ink pad, say for instance, this one, it will bleed. This one's for your alcohol markers. Now, if you're a bit struggling with ink, get both of your ink pads like so and put under here watercolouring and under here alcohol colouring markers, whatever These are the two that most people use in the industry. So I'm using this little one because my big one seems to have done a walk, and you know what it's like in the studio. I share it with several other people. Not mentioning any names, Simon. So let's just get this cat onto this, or kitten. So if you are a kitteny dog type of person, then you're really going to love this one. Oh my gosh. How cute. How cute is this one? 100079 for this one. Make sure I get all its face this time, shall I? And all of its whiskers, and all of its head, and all of its eyes. One last touch for good luck, hey? Has anybody got any nice plans for the weekend? Oh, how gorgeous. Do we have a name for this kitten? Oh, so gorgeous. There's a lot of cat fan. Mind you, I suppose you don't have to be a cat fan. You could put a Santa's hat on it and make it into a Christmas card if you've got a hat, Santa's hat die. I haven't, but if you have, I know you crafty lot have got lots of stuff in your stash. I just know it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take that lovely stencil and I'm just going to create a little bit of a pretty background behind. Now, I'm going to just hold that in place like so. And what I'm going to do is you could mask your kitten off, but I'm not precious about it. So I'm just going to take a nice sort of shade of blue here. And I'll just take my blending brush. It looks like the cat's caught in a cobweb. Doesn't it, hey? So the kitten's 100079, £13.99 today. That's an A5 stamp. So really big. So I'm just going to pick up some of this light blue here. And I'm just going to add some blue up to the kitten. And then around. I'm just angling my brush just to get that detail around. Like so, and then I'll just move it down a little bit. Oh, how cool. Move it down a little bit. These are really lovely stencils. There we go, so you can just see that detail on there. So it's just coming from the back of that cat there. So I just saw a lady asking about some colours. If you want it with all the colour codes and things like that, unfortunately the screen moves too fast and neither me nor Karen will be able to catch that. So if you want to message me on our Stamps by Me Facebook page with the colours you're asking about, and I'll be able to answer it in a bit more detail and a bit more time as well for you. So let's colour our kitten. Now I'm going to use these lovely tube watercolours. These are going to last you a lifetime. And if you put too much in your palette, let it dry and reactivate it with a little bit water later. Less is more, guys. You need the tiniest amount. I mean, look at that there. So I'm just going to pop that much on my lid. And I've got two of the browns. So I've got like a chestnut and like a, I'll show you in a second. I'll squeeze this one out a little bit. And sort of a toffee, which I felt would be really fitting for the kitten. Let's just grab a brush here. I just want to show you, I'm not going to spend the show colouring, but I want to show you that they are quite good. For that price, they are incredible. So just get some water on here. So can we just have a quick picture of the paints in the in its in all its glory, just simply because I want you to see the colour range. I don't think we've had time to just look at the colour range in there. There's a beautiful colour range in there. You also get a watercolour palette, and you also get a card where you can do a swatch. So you get your lovely, and they are so bright and vibrant, the pinks, the purples, the oranges. You get your aquatones and your greens, and I'm a big fan of greens in watercolours. You get your blues, your purples, and then all of your sort of woody colours, and then a grey and a beautiful black. $29.99. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add a little bit of water to this colour here. So we're having a ginger cat today. Not all cats are ginger. I'm not putting cats in boxes. So I'm just going to add some ginger. And now you can see I'm not being careful. Let's just get some colour down around his beautiful face, or her beautiful face. How much you can see how much I've used. I hate waste as well. I shouldn't have put that amount on. So less is more. I'm using normal cardstock as well. I'm just covering the whole kitten. Now, there are a few ways you can watercolour. If there are any professional watercolourists online right now, you will know you can do wet in wet techniques. You can do the glazing effect where you build the layers. Carly's a fan of doing the layers, the glazing technique. I like the wet in wet. Gives a very forgiving result, but there literally are no rules. You can really just have fun with it. And this is why I think a lot of people are watercolouring now, because you don't have to be brilliant at it. So I'm just adding a little bit of darkness on its ears. Where else? So the lines on the stamp are an indicator where we could add more shadow. And then shall we go in with our lovely chestnut colour? Now can I just 1 second just grab a sample? Let me just show you the one that Sharon did off our design team with the pens. There we go. So you can see how beautiful that is. It's got the beautiful blue eyes in there. I think I might give mine blue eyes. I might copy. There we go. So this is with the pens, the brown pens in your stash. If you've got alcohol markers in your stash and they work, and dig them out and have a go. And these are the tabs, but this is the one in black, and we have the ones in brown in show today. And it's got some lovely, lovely sentiments in there, some really like friendshipy ones as well, which I think we're all in need of. So I'm just going in the darker brown now, and I'm just going to probably drop it in. You see here? And then I'm just going to take my brush, get rid of all that water, and then just drag it out a little bit. Pounce it in. Because that ink pad is waterproof. Sorry, I had to think about that. It's not smudging or anything. So I'm just add a little bit of texture in the body. And if you put it down and it's a little bit dark, add a bit more water. I think I'll leave this like halo here down the centre of his body, her body, his body. And it'll look like the light's coming from somewhere over that side. I'm using normal cardstock, so I do have to be very careful that I don't oversaturate, or else I'm going to get an awful ugly lumpy bumpy in my work. There we go. I'm just gonna, I haven't got my blue with me, so I'm just going to paint some eyes in with this ink pad. Oh God. And if you've got a white gel pen, add that sort of highlight with your gel pen, just to make those eyes pop. So let's just dry this one off very quickly. So I'm just going to lay this on top of my card here. So you've just seen there, I haven't done anything fancy. 100079 if you like this kitten, but I haven't done anything fancy. I haven't done anything groundbreaking here. I've just watercoloured a little stamp. The stamp's doing all the hard work for me, but I just want to show you when you start to build your layers onto a card how pretty it looks. And if you were speed crafting and needing to make quite a few of these, then you could paint them all in different colours and just sell them, couldn't you? Which is super cool. So let's just show you these here. So I have my grey card, and then I have a piece of mirror board. I'm not going to pop it together because I'm going to go back to a video of inspiration whilst I check on what stock's left. And then I've got another fabulous demo. And then I just want to quickly show you. So 1 second, let me just grab the tabs because I wanted to use the brown ones because my kitten is ginger or brown. So the washi ones, when you cut them out, you get lots. So there's just so many sentiments. Enjoy your day. You are in my thoughts. I wish I lived closer. Everything about you is amazing on your birthday. Thank you for your friendship. There's just so many different things that can be said through some simple washi tape. Love, just the plain love you. Have a great day. You made my day. So you can see there how quick and easy it is. You could put some sparkles. And if you've got like a little spider stamp or a little fly stamp, you know, because they chase things like that, don't they? You could pop one around as if he's looking curious towards a spider. But there we go. So very, very quick and easy. That was the kitten stamp. But I'm just going to show you the video while we just check on our stock. And then I'm going to demonstrate something else after this video.